Hey guys, it's raining out, beautiful Florida weather, and I've got visibility issues. Well, I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of hard to tell. My daytime running lights are on, which is the ring around there. I know from the camera it looks like it's full, but my low beams are off. So what's happening is people are misjudging how far I am from them, so they're all turning out in front of me on side streets. I noticed a big difference with that low beam not working, but fortunately, always have a good neighborhood repairman handy, and that's gonna be Wanderer Customs. So I gave him 1 hour's notice on a Friday evening. I said, hey, can you help me out? I need a new bulb. And he goes, come on over. So as you can see, replacing a bulb on this bike isn't straightforward. You got this nacelle thing you gotta deal with. So thankfully, we got a man for the job.
Yep, and it's raining. Let's go inside.
So unlike my Sportster, we gotta take this whole thing off, this whole nacelle off.
Yeah.
These rubber O-rings hold it intact. The windshield mount holds it intact. Last time I got this light, it was like off of eBay, $39. And we were trying to get these to be turn signals, but that never worked out. So the replacement, another China model, but this time I got a green one.
Oh shit.
And the daylight running light runs the whole perimeter of the light. Well, it's got a seam, so I assume you'll be able to split it.
Yes, that's the whole idea.
Yeah.
And like the O-rings here, hopefully they hold up. The last time I touched them, they broke apart and I had to like custom get some.
So back in the day, I was a car stereo installer for 6 months. And that pick tool was my lifesaver.
Oh yeah, I love this. You gotta just be careful with it. Because it's pointy little scratch stuff. You gotta like move it sideways when you're near paint.
I took so long on installs, they threw me on the sales floor.
I mean, these are like glue in there, man. I don't know if you want to put back the... It's not going anywhere. We'll see.
As long as it makes it to Sturgis.
Man, you're gonna ride this all the way to Sturgis.
Unless I get a torque light before then.
They're out there, man. I saw one for $2,000.
Yeah, we're not going to do a how-to video on how to take off this nacelle because maybe there's one in the whole state of Florida. These aren't too common, these Street Stalker fairings from the 90s.
This whole fucking thing just to get here and do this. Motherfucker.
This fell off.
Oh, thank you. There should be one on each side. Yeah, they popped off of this side.
So that's what it looks like behind the nacelle.
Yeah, and it's because I got all this turn signal stuff here, I'm actually going to remove it.
While Pedro is negotiating the nacelle and the LED indicator, I'd like to share what I found out about this nacelle and the Street Stalker by Harley Davidson accessory kit. When searching the interwebs for some office decorations, I came across this toy that looked like my bike, or at least the nacelle did. On the back, the toy was described as the Street Stalker. When doing a search for Street Stalker, it led me to this brochure for sale on eBay, describing a parts and accessories kit that was available in the late 1990s for the Fat Boy, Heritage, and Softail standard models. The dress kit is called Street Stalker. Check out how they describe it. Lurking deep within the imagination of certain Softail owners lies a restless, irresistible desire for change. The darker side surfaces, with zero tolerance for the status quo. While the world is napping, you're cruising on a two-wheeled attitude adjuster. The machine's smooth body lines are right where you would put them. The genetic equivalent of a good-natured Harley-Davidson Softail. Behold the Street Stalker. Very simply, the Street Stalker custom bike kit is an assembly of parts from the Harley-Davidson Genuine Motor Accessories catalog. The parts bolt onto the bike, there's no welding, no fabrication required, and no long-term commitment. Harley says you can assemble these components over the weekend and take off Monday on your custom ride. The Street Stalker kit was available in 3 different stages, stage 1, 2, and 3, each kit progressing deeper into the stalkerdom. My bike has the front nacelle and front fender, not even a complete kit. So I think Pedro might be onto something when he told me that a previous owner might have found these parts and added them to the bike. For what I researched, the whole kit cost around $3,000 at the time. These days, unopened, new old stock unpainted kits can be found around $4,000 and painted ones about $5,000. There's not many publicized Street Stalker projects out there. I found one YouTube video and I ran into a completed Stage 3 example for sale at a bike dealer. They were asking $7,000 for the completed bike. Its VIN was a 97 Fat Boy. I also found this cool patch on eBay in the correct Street Stalker font. I'm adding this to my riding vest.
I see chunks of parts moving around in there.
Is it supposed to rattle parts like that?
Yeah, man. The vibration in your bike. It did this. Damn.
Made in China, baby.
I've never seen that. Man, this is heavy.
Yeah, it was $10 more than that one. Maybe it'll help withstand the vibrations.
I don't know about that, but we'll see, right? There's a lot of work to change a bolt, man. We're gonna test it. There we go.
Hey, it works.
I'd say it's a positive thing. And what does this one do? This doesn't do anything.
Oh, you see that color change?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, so this one doesn't do anything.
How'd you get the color to change?
What for, man?
Then how'd you do it?
I put power from the running light.
Okay.
I'll just eliminate this out of here.
Okay.
That's pretty cool, dude. Pretty cool.
Does that come with the nacelle kit? That rubber gasket?
It should.
Yeah.
Because if not, it leaves a huge gap.
Alright, okay. The rubber looks in pretty good shape.
I think this was like not done that long ago.
Really?
The paint, you know.
Okay.
It looks too good. Either this bike was garage or these parts were sitting on shelves somewhere and they decided to like put it together.
That green looks really tough.
Dude, it changed the whole bike.
Yeah, so these lights, they came in red and green, black, and some other colors. I'll link it down below. I got them off Amazon, actually. If you like the color option, go check it out. Zip tie saves the day again.
That's how it's supposed to be done. The glue is just there to help. And if the zip tie is not long enough, you gotta zip tie the zip tie.
Yep.
Because that's what I had to do last time. Oh shit.
You gotta extends.
Extends can really improve your life, help make you more confident, help give you and your partner greater pleasure, and yes, make you 25% bigger.
Call now to order your 30-day supply of Extends.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
No, I don't know what you're talking about, but it's gonna be
Early 2000s. You know who Ron Jeremy is?
Yes.
He was a spokesperson for a company called Extends.
And what would it do?
It's boner pills.
Of course. He was getting old.
They come on at like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, he's in the industry, so.
Well, now he's in jail.
What the? I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
What did he do? Did he pay his taxes?
I'm not sure what he did, but I know he's in jail.
He didn't pay his taxes.
I think it's worse than that.
Let's just keep it like they did pay his taxes.
Okay. So he got busted for unconsensual.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pulled the Cosby.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love my pud.
Speaking of Bill Cosby, you know he's touring now?
Yeah.
Isn't that hilarious?
People still go. People still like him. That is something weird, dude.
Just don't order drinks when you're at the club.
Oh, you would like that. VIP gets roofie. We're using these inexpensive turn signals. Hopefully they'll work after this.
Hey, well, Blockhead uses them on his builds.
No comment. These builds are quite expensive to have eBay for.
I gotta fix this. Barracuda silver's flaking off.
That's the clear coat that's flaking off. It can't be fixed. I mean, if you ride it, guess what?
It's gonna happen.
And you ride this bike a lot. You ride it like it's a new bike.
I do.
How many miles have you put on this bike since you got it?
Let's see.
The tires are looking like they're gonna need a little great.
About 7,000.
That's good.
So you're looking at the tire and you're thinking that maybe this year I need to get some new tires?
Pretty soon, dude. It's looking like you've been riding.
Yeah.
Weren't those new?
We thought they were new.
Look at that. It's done.
They had all the pricklies on them on the side. There's still a couple left.
I love it. This is one of my favorite bikes, man, so far. Like, you tell me you want to make a bob out of it, hurts me. It turns me into like, man, this bike should just remain like this. You should sell it to somebody that like will want it like this, and get you just a bare bones bike, you know, like something that's already met.
Pedro talked me out of chopping it when I bought it.
I can't believe you're gonna chop this thing out.
I don't know, man. I was following it and I'm like, I don't know if I need to chop it up. It looks pretty good.
I would just ride it as it is, to be honest. It looks pretty darn good. Look at those rims, the paint, everything.
Yep.
Dude, I wouldn't chop this thing. You know what I would do to it? Put some saddlebags, color match them, and put a tiny little windshield.
And now I said, hey, I might turn this into a bobber, you know, if I get like a Tour Glide.
A cool bike as it is, I think. Well, put the windshield on and you should be good to go.
Awesome. Let's see how it looks.
Okay. Show me.
For some reason, it seems a little brighter.
It does.
You came over here with no lights. You're crazy. You put the high beam, man.
The problem with the high beam was that people were misjudging how far away I was, and they were pulling out in front of me.
Oh.
So I just kept the daytime running light on.
Dude, it looks so much better. What the hell? And like, if I would see that green light on Amazon or eBay, I would say that's so fucking tacky. But it's the right vibe.
My first take was that. Then I went back to it. And I'm like, it might work out.
It did. Motherfucker, it did. Looks super custom now.
Wow, look how much illumination I got. This is way better than the last headlight. I am out in the middle of the country and this illumination level is awesome, which is good because at any moment a deer could come out and hit me. That's the thing about riding out in the country, you gotta be worried about the deer coming. So hopefully we won't run into any of those. I'm really impressed. This is awesome. I mean, it lights up to the left, lights up to the right, down below. That's awesome. I've already had a couple people flash me because they think that my brights are on, but they're not. Like this guy's got his brights on. He thinks I got my brights on, but I don't. But check it out. Lights up the road right in front of you. This is brighter than my Daymaker from Harley Davidson. I got the Daymaker on my Sportster, and I was impressed how it threw light off to the side, but this is unreal. Got lucky this time. If you want to share in that luck, links down below. They got different colors, all different colors. For the bezel, you might find something you like. Alright guys, that wraps this one up. I appreciate you coming along with me. And if you like this video, I know you're going to love the next one. So click that box right there, and I'll see you there. Take care. Deuces.